What is going on, guys? My name is Family Shucks and welcome back to another video. So today I want to share with you guys my financial goals by the time I turn 25. I thought about doing 30, but I'd rather set some sort of short-term goals for myself just to make it a little bit more attainable. I thought sharing the goals I have for myself will hopefully inspire you all who just graduated college or in your early years to create some financial goals for yourself too, whether that be becoming financially literate, creating a good budget, or limiting your spending habits. And you can do all of that no matter what background you have. I didn't know any of the stuff I do now about money or investments until last year. I graduated in something completely unrelated to finance, but I still found a way to make sense of it by reading and learning a lot. So my goal is to not only inspire others, but this is also for myself, to keep myself accountable for where I want to be. So without wasting much time, let's get right into it. My first financial goal by the time I turn 25 is to make more money. Like, who doesn't want more money? Now, I don't have a very high paying job right now, seeing that this is my first job out from college and it's in the healthcare industry, so it's not like I'm balling in money right now. Of course, making more money means I gotta get a better job. And I think I'm in the right spot right now where I'm playing my cards right for that next move. And I might get a lot of flack from people saying that money doesn't buy happiness, and to an extent that's true. But in this day and age, when you're in a situation of financial burden, which a lot of people are, money can help alleviate and solve those problems. Now, money doesn't buy happiness, but it buys you freedom to explore the things that make you happy without it coming at a financial cost for you. So for me, by making more money, I can continue my FIRE journey to not only live comfortably, but to explore more of my passions in the future. So that comes to my next goal, which is to at least have a net worth of 100,000. Now I'm pretty sure I can get there, if not be very close to there given my planned trajectory over the next few years. Luckily, I have no debt at the moment. I'm fortunate to have paid all my student loans off the first few months after graduating, and I'm in a position where all my expenses are really low. So what I'm trying to do is at least capitalize on this as much as I can while also saving a good chunk for the near future. Like I said, don't invest money that you'll be needing in the next 1 to 3 years, because you'll never know how the stock market will play out in that moment of time. Your best bet is to build at least 3 to 6 months worth of expenses plus whatever you're saving for next, whether that be a car, down payment, etc. With that being said, hopefully I'll have invested close to 75 to 100,000 by then. I currently have about 30,000 in investments, and that's all since last June when I started my first job. And like I said, as long as I continue to make the right career moves, I should be able to get there. With this beer thingy going on, a lot of my investments aren't at their true value, and this involves both index funds and individual stocks in my opinion. The stock market is really wonky right now, and everything is at a decent discount from their recent all-time highs. So I'm somewhat waiting for the right time to unload my money into individual stocks, since I believe I can get them at a cheaper discount. Now you might be like, fam, didn't you just say in your last video that you can't time the market? And yes, that's entirely true. I did say that and I still stand by it. However, this is more of my fun money that I use to invest in, outside of my dollar cost averaging techniques that I have going on in my Roth IRA and 401k. This is a chance to see if I can really practice the things I read in regards to value investing and see if I can turn a profit for it. So that was the second financial goal that I have before I turn 25. And now the last financial goal I have before 25 is to own real estate, or at least be near or in the process of getting one. From what I've researched and what I've read, real estate isn't the only way to become wealthy, but it's definitely a way if you do it right. If you look at all the wealthiest people in the world, besides owning their businesses, I'm sure a common denominator amongst them is that they own some piece or pieces of property. So I want to build my passive income stream early. That way I can use that money to build more streams of income, whether that be a side business or something else. My idea to achieve this would probably be buying my own apartment and renting out the other rooms on some sort of duplex or triplex action. In my area, houses are pretty expensive right now, so I don't think I'm ready for that. And since I'm at the point where I'm still young and probably moving around, I'd want something relatively lower maintenance than a big ass house. So I think, at least for me, an apartment, condo, duplex or triplex, and being able to share that with a roommate and rent that out is probably the most ideal option. On an ending note, all of the goals I have hopefully won't come to a large sacrifice for myself. I'm not trying to force myself into a super frugal or cheap lifestyle. I'm already naturally frugal, where I'm always looking for deals and the best bang for your buck. So I'm still going to live normally and spend normally, but I'm going to be conscious of making sure I do my best to invest and save a lot of it too. So that about wraps up my financial goals for when I turn 25. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and are at least inspired to set your own financial goals for the near future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.